SSSVEDA day 25. I'm sitting here in my car and I'm thinking about one thing that can help get good at Excel is to inherit spreadsheets from people who are better than you. Or even if they just do something different. They don't have to be better. Just looking at other people's spreadsheets, that can help a lot. Because I can show you, say, a count A or a sum ifs. I can show you that. I can give you some examples. But think about it like somebody who has to practice, and then there's the real deal, an athlete, and then here comes their match or the game, or a musician who's learned, say, the Dorian mode. Okay, there's the Dorian scale, but then how does that fit in a song, in a good song? So when you dissect a good song, or how a boxer counterpunches, or what a boxer's defense is like, then you really see how things show up in real life. Because rarely will there be a count A that sits by itself. And I'm going to show you some formulas that have different components that do different things. Because a lot of times there is just a simple formula of count something. But then there might be a trigger in there that says don't count if the day is 30 days behind today. So that's a thing that's saying count just today and 30 days back. But then what if there is an error? Well, then you might have an if error wrapped around everything. But you'd see that in complex spreadsheets that other people build. And yeah, really, when you look at just somebody else who does something completely different, they might have a different way. Because people have different styles as well. Some people can put things in a big, huge formula, and other people will use helper columns. And it helps to see the pros and cons there, and again, how other people do it. And check out some of the bloggers who will let you download their workbooks. Kevin Lehrbass is a good one. Alex Powers, I do a lot of that. ExcelIsFun, Mike Gervin, he allows you to download his workbooks. But I think Kevin Lehrbass does a really good job because he builds tools. And so you can see how the tool hangs together. You know, not just the standalone examples, but, you know, when you have different pieces that have to interact together, the formulas get more complex. So let's go for a quick drive. Then I'll show you some formulas. let's go talk about Excel. In this workbook, we have meals, and this is for randomizing meals for a cafeteria. Okay, over here in B10, we have this formula. This is index table 1. There's a rand between and a count A. Now, count A counts the non-empty cells in a range. And the range that is doing count A in is in table 1 in this menu. The idea is we have meals and we would like to randomize those meals. Fine. We have 21 meals in this table. Now we have to anticipate, what if we had 19 meals? We decide that there are some that we're not going to do anymore. If we add meals, we don't want to say randomize, oh, now we only have 19. Let's go and change all of the formulas to look 1 through 19. Now we've got 25. Let's change that. No, we don't do that. We say count A, but we tie it to a table because the table is going to flex with us. And then if we look back at the formula, there's a rand between. So it's pulling random numbers between 1 and whatever the count A is in this table here. And then index. Index is doing the actual pulling of whatever the meal is. So not only do we say, give me a random number between 1 and whatever is in that table, and in this case it's 21. So say we pick 5. So index goes and picks the 5th item. And that would be crab legs. And because rand between is a volatile function, it is going to update. It's going to recalculate every time there's a change in the spreadsheet. So I can go over here to formulas, calculate now, and hit this. And it gets new information. Now, what are these X's doing? You can imagine people don't want to eat the same thing too soon. So right here, this X is telling me that cheeseburgers was created when? It was created within the last 1, 2, 3, 4. Within 4 days, this X will warn you if a recipe has happened already. So right here, chicken and waffles, definitely it was actually made the previous day. Steak, 2 days prior. And I set up 3 of these. I built it this way so that we don't have to create a formula that will calculate the perfect schedule of meals over a period of time. Some things are okay to be manual. At least we don't have to randomize these on our own. So we've got 3, and we might say, okay, let's take this one, and I can manually fix this peanut butter and jelly. I can put in lasagna. Fine, done, move on. Or I can keep hitting calculate now. Okay, now this has no X's. So we could take this one and go ahead, put it in the calendar, order the supplies, and be fine.